Hi, and welcome to Being Mindful. I'm Susan, and I lead guided mindfulness meditations. Today, I had a request for a breathing-focused meditation that is calming. And as I reminded the group when I was leading, sometimes calmness happens and sometimes it doesn't. Hopefully, this meditation will leave you with a sense of calm. Let's get started. So we'll begin with getting settled into our seats. If you are comfortable closing your eyes, you're welcome to do that. If that's not comfortable, you can just gently watch me or find a spot to focus at on the floor. We begin by noticing the space that we occupy. The ground beneath our feet, the chair supporting the body, or the floor. Wherever we are, however we are situated, we notice contact with the things that support us. We notice where the skin is in contact with clothing and how that feels. We notice the temperature and perhaps movement of air against the skin where there is no clothing. We notice sound that is already happening around us, but we shine our spotlight on that for the moment. Whatever we can take in. None of it is a problem or irritating because it is what we're focusing on. It's just another thing in our environment. Whether our eyes are open or closed, we can notice the sensation of light. And then we can shine our spotlight of focus on the breath. Perhaps already the mind begins to wander. Or perhaps we get cognitive about noticing the breath, deciding how we're going to focus and whether that's a good way to focus. The breath happens whether we pay attention to it or not. And we can just find a way to focus that feels right in this moment. It might be focusing on the sensation of breath, the movement of the breath, and following a breath from start to finish. There might be a phrase or mantra that we repeat with each in-breath or out-breath. We might develop a metaphor for breathing that helps us to focus on the rhythm and movement. We can also count breath. Perhaps there's a strategy I'm not mentioning that's your favorite or that feels right now. So I invite you to focus on the breath, acknowledging that distractions and thoughts, memories and worries will come. And when they do, it's an opportunity to practice focus, to move the focus back from the thought, the distraction, the memory, the worry, back to the breath without judgment. We're just practicing. We might experiment with breathing more deeply for a time and see how the body experiences that. What physical sensations or emotional states that evokes. Continuing to focus on the breath, allowing the pace to be what it will. Continuing to breathe deeply if that feels good, or to just allow the breath to happen naturally. Either way, observing the breath and how it is felt in the body. lightly shifting focus to the body, noticing any areas of tension or tightness, without judgment, allowing the breath to move in and around these areas, with each out breath to allow a melting of tension, a dropping of shoulders, a loosening of muscles, allowing the breath to create space in the body for movement and exploration. Expanding focus now to shift from a spotlight on the breath to stage lights on the body. Noticing sensations, pleasant or unpleasant. Taking in sound. Noticing the body supported by the floor, the ground. Beginning to open the eyes and take in light, focusing once more on the breath that has been supporting this body the whole time. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this time for self-care, for practice, and finding ways to carry this mindfulness into the rest of our day. Thanks for joining me in this hopefully calming, breathing focused meditation. I invite you to explore how you feel in your body, whether you do experience a sense of calm in your emotions or your body. And if you did notice something interesting, I encourage you to share that with me in the comments. If you found this to be helpful, a like is always appreciated. I would love to have you subscribe to my Being Mindful channel for more mindfulness meditations over time. Thanks for joining me today and have a wonderful day.